I gotta tell you, in the 20 years I've been doing eBay, nothing this odd has ever happened with feedback, and I can certainly tell you in the last 2 years of doing eBay on YouTube, I thought this was gonna happen, but I never thought it was gonna happen quite like this. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Welcome to the Commonwealth cabin. And let me tell you, I have a story to tell today and you're just not gonna believe it. But we also have some awesome sales that I can't wait to show you, like this right here. Let's take a look. All right, first one is this popple mask here, and they left a message on the messaging system, not on the buy, so I almost missed it. That reminds me, I think somebody else did the same thing with a sale I've already videotaped for Turner that we're gonna show a little later. So I'll read their message at the very, very end of the video. But this thing is awesome, boy. And there's another popple mask up there. Paid, what did I pay? Y'all remember that one? I can't remember the name of that sale. It was a couple weeks ago. Paid $3 and got 2. This one sold for 12 plus shipping. And that one we have listed for a little bit more. Let me read this. All right, it's, how do you pronounce this here? It's Vintage OUS Finds. Is that Vintageous Finds? Do I have that right? Hi, Kevin, longtime viewer, first-time buyer. Started reselling 7 months ago and just opened my first antique booth. Antique booth, wow, big step on Monday. You inspired me to branch out and give it a go. I'd love a sticker if possible. Absolutely. Thanks for all the content. Popple Power. So those of you who ask, and we do it all the time, we put, if we know you're a viewer, I don't put it on every single one, but we put one of these in and one of these in, or at least one of. Sometimes both. Reagan makes me put both. Sometimes I just put one. Any rate, we'll put those in. Sometimes a card. And anyway, we'll put something in if we know you're a viewer. So an antique booth is a big step for sure. Not a huge money maker for us. It does make us money over time, but it does allow us on the buy end to be a little bit more aggressive in lotting, and that has paid off big time. So there are other benefits to doing it that way other than just the money you make or don't make at the antique booth. So far, we've made money every single month from our booth, so we'll see if it continues. All right, I think there's 4 viewer sales today. We're gonna knock 3 of them out right off the get-go. Both the other ones are Corvette keychains. The last 2 Corvette keychains, all gone, $22. So all you people told me I shouldn't have raised the price, they'll never sell. I had a feeling those would sell. The other ones are gonna take a while, which is why I kept the price down. So we'll see what happens to those. Let me read this one. I think this one's on my phone because it was on the messaging system as well instead of the buy here. And so if, by the way, if you ever put on the messaging system, there's a chance I'm not gonna get it because there's so many messages that come through. If you do it on the buy, I can see it while I'm talking about the item. So here we go, Talon's Cove. I don't see a name here. Scott, there you go. Corvette keychain, got the last one. Ha, technically you didn't get the last one. Actually, yeah, I'm reading up. I think you did get the last one. I got the other one first, but either way, you got one of the last ones for sure. Got this for my son's Corvette, and your son's Corvette, wow. Someday we hope to be on somebody's YouTube playlist. That's awesome, I appreciate it. So that is very cool, and we hope he enjoys it. And thank you so much for the buy, we appreciate it. All right, I take it back as I scroll down. You definitely got the last one. Larry here got the second to last one. Hey, Kevin, thought I should get one before they're gone. Would love to have a Get Things Moving sticker, or do we buy those from somewhere else? All right, so there you go. I'll tell you in a second. So if so, please send link. Love your channel. Marty Max in Jacksonville, Florida. I love it. Larry, thank you. We appreciate it. And this one's headed your way. So here's the deal. Reagan sells the big stickers. They're pretty nice, actually. If you've got one, tell everybody how nice they are down there. She sells these at CommonwealthPicker.com, and that's the We Get This. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what is that glue bottle looking thing? This is an Enaman. This is our version of the Enaman, actually. This is the We Get Things Moving sticker, because we're not selling the Enaman anymore. I promise, for all you new folks out there, I will ask another viewer in the comments. Maybe they'll tell you the story, or I'll link a video right here that kind of tells the story, but it really doesn't tell the whole story. Eventually this summer, when I have a little bit of time, I'll do a video just dedicated to that so all the new folks can figure out the Enaman phenomenon. Let's just say that this is the house that Enaman built, plus some, at any rate. And we're going to do, let's see, this is the other sticker right here. And then, of course, we have the little stickers, and we'll throw these in for you here. These are freebies right there. This one and this one right here. So there you go. Larry, those are headed your way with a card as well, with a business card as well. And we'll stick it in there with the keychain. Thanks. If you follow my Instagram, sometimes I'll post these the day before. So I posted these yesterday, or technically today, but yesterday for you. These are Prince Machiavelli. I always think of Machiavelli because I'm a teacher. You know, The Prince. He wrote The Prince, which is a handbook on how sleazy politicians can be. Well, it's not exactly what it is, but you get the point. And this is Empress of India here. These are vintage bottles. I don't know exactly when they're from. They don't smell particularly good. So when I'm selling these, I'm selling the bottle, right? So we're selling these vintage bottles here. And these are going to head out. And believe it or not, I paid $5 at a sale. I bought so much of this garage sale, they had to give me a dolly or something like that. It just came out. And when I was listing these, I saw sold comp, exact same sold comp right here with less of the perfume in there. But trust me, nobody wants this perfume. For $77. So I'm trying to figure out what to price them for. That was an auction that went for $77. I'm like, well, I'm definitely going at least up to 100. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have the only, you know, this one right here has comps all day long at like $15 plus shipping. But I didn't see any of the big ones that had anything in it at all. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put this thing out there at $120 plus shipping. See what happens. Immediately got interest. I'm thinking I should have put $150. But it sold within, I don't know. It didn't take much time, that's for sure. $120 plus shipping. Picked this up at the sale I was at 88 Picks with over there, and we paid $5 for it. Sold for $120 plus shipping within an hour of listing it. All right, y'all, I'm going to show you a few more things here in the cabin, and then I'm going to actually read you the feedback. The crazy long feedback that they're now allowing. I'm going to actually read that whole thing to you, and I don't think you're going to believe it. I certainly don't believe it as well. But first, I'm going to show you a few more things that sold in here, and then we'll get to it in just a second. All right, y'all, look. Craigslist Hunter back here, Pete, inspired me to wear that mask. Check this out. See this? That's why I'm like, I'm going to put that mask on. It's like homeschooling Picker with the wig, right? Hey, really quick before I show you what else sold in here, the pig is here, y'all. Everybody messaged me down there. They put in the comments that I forgot the pig. So sometimes because of editing, it looks like something has happened, but it didn't quite happen that way. So I did get the pig. I really did. I did forget the pig initially, but as I walked up the driveway, I remembered the pig. And the camera was off, and I went back and got it. So there you go. A lot of people, I wanted to buy that pig. Well, here you go. I haven't listed it yet. I don't even know what it's worth, but I knew I couldn't leave it there. A pig paperweight. What do you think? The second thing I've been getting yelled at about is not picking up the backyardigans. So I got to make a confession, and this ought to be a lesson to all of us here. I didn't know. I've heard the backyardigans, but I didn't know them in my mind. I didn't know them in my mind's eye. And I talk about this all the time. Once you've seen something, you know what it is. Once you've sold it, you find it all the time. And so I missed some backyardigan plush. I didn't really miss them. I just didn't know what I was looking for. Now I know, thanks to a lot of you, what I'm looking for. Appreciate it. I actually had him in my hand, if I recall. That's not the first time that happens. And you know what? I think if a lot of you videotaped yourself out there, you would come home and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? So here we go. Let me find them. I'll put the camera back on in a second. See what I mean? Miracles of editing, right? Here we go. I bought these. Speaking of the camera, I thought the camera was on, and it wasn't on in Roanoke one yard sale. And I'm like, doggone it, I didn't get that sale. And so I just filmed it real quick. I paid $5 for 6 hats. I think that's, or maybe it's $5 for 7 hats. And these each sold for $12.95 plus shipping, $12.95 plus shipping. So we're into them for less than $1. So it's about a $20 profit right there. Reagan is so glad that Creepy Doll is gone. So glad. Love it. I showed her the picture and she's like, yes. She's like, awesome. Creepy Doll sell, y'all. And this person, whoever did this, made this look creepier. You can take a porcelain doll, which most of them are worthless, and they made it look even creepier. So there you go. My wife says she wants to try it for Halloween this year. See if she's good. She's a pretty good artist. So is Reagan. So we'll see. It's sold for $25 plus shipping, and it was free to me, thanks to Bizarro Kevin. That's certainly not bad when you get it free. $25 plus shipping. A little bit hard to pack those things up. I usually take bubble wrap and I'll wrap it around the hands and the feet and then put a rubber band around it. Same thing around the head. And then I'll put bubble wrap around it, and then I'll put paper around it and put it in a big enough box to make sure it's secure. These came in that, if you remember the last show we did a couple days ago, or yesterday, or sometime, I don't know. Sometimes I get confused, we do so many. That box that I bought for $2 at a yard sale of the NASCAR like track, HO scale track stuff, these were not a part of that, but they were in the box. I'm like, they'll sell. 12 bucks plus shipping for those. So just those alone made us a little bit of a profit, and then we sold the other for what, 44 plus shipping? Not bad. Okay, sold another box of these baseball cards. We were into them for 28 bucks a piece-ish, 28.50 maybe. The first two sold, a Series 2 and a Series 3 of Donruss sold for 180, I think, plus shipping. Is that right? Does that sound right to you? I can't remember. Sold for a bunch, 170 plus shipping, I think. These sold for $80 plus shipping. So we are in the pure profit at this point, and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes to go. And I'm assuming they'll at least go for that, $80 plus shipping. All pure profit at this point, plus a little bit of profit we've already made. I'm not going to carry those back up here until I'm ready to pack them. And no, the answer is no. I do not ship them like that. I put them in another box, and I actually give it a little bit of wiggle room on each side. You don't want to damage the box and then somebody complain about the cards inside being damaged. So I do not ship them in a box. They'd probably be okay, but I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to put it in a little bit bigger box. Baseball season is back. I haven't sold a baseball glove in a long time, and it feels really good to finally sell a baseball glove. Looks like there's a baseball season, y'all. It kind of got canceled last year. Well, it didn't kind of get canceled. It definitely got canceled. I picked this one up for $3 just last Saturday. And it sold for 25, I think, plus shipping. 24 maybe. It could have been a lot better than that, but there's a couple of issues with it. It could have very easily been $35, $45 if it was a little bit better condition. This isn't that big of a deal, the discoloration here. It's like somebody opened a Coke on it or something. But the issue here is the fading on the inside part. You can always find the model numbers, by the way, right here. Usually on the inside part of the glove. Sometimes it's on the outside, but usually it's on the inside. And you can look them up that way, and they're easy to find comps for. But this part here, the tightening part, is also gone. So I had to discount it a little bit, and maybe I discounted it too much, but I didn't want to miss this year's window. $24 or $25, I can't remember. Plus shipping on that, paid $3. All right, here's the feedback, y'all. It still just surprises the heck out of me. I can't believe it. So backstory here is that I think literally days away from clearing off the only negative feedback that I have on there. So when I saw this, I'm like, you gotta be kidding. And then I read it and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Here he goes. This is about a Mr. Boston's Bartender's Guidebook. So it's like a really low priced item. So here we go. Awesome book with so many drinks to make. Very nice. Thanks, Kevin and family. Keep up the great work, guys and gals. Thanks again. Love watching your kids grow up. Turner, remember to be a team player, and you will at some point strike out, but don't let it bother you. It's all part of baseball. Keep practicing. Reagan, love watching what you do in gymnastics. You both do so well. That's my negative comment. And seriously, it's a negative feedback. I'm like, oh my gosh. I sent a message. Haven't heard anything back. It's been over 24 hours at this point. You gotta be kidding. I am going to request a feedback revision, but I want to talk to the person first before I send it. Who the heck knows? Unbelievable. But I'm going to, well, I'll tell you what. I'll go through and tell the folks out there really quick how to do a feedback revision request if you want to. But there's a couple things I think, caveats I think are important. I actually did a video on this whole thing. I'll go through it really, really quick. But you can go back and watch this video if you are new to the whole feedback revision thing. All right, really quick. First thing, you're going to go to your feedback number. I don't know what else you're going to call it. Mine's is like 9,655 feedback or something crazy like that. Then you're going to look at the top up there, and it's like the third dash over. It's feedback forum, I think is what it's called. Once you click that, you're going to go to feedback tools. I think it's like on the right-hand side, like, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of the way down, and you'll click on the feedback tools. And then it's something like request revision, I think is what it is, request feedback revision or request revision or something like that. And then there's a series of boxes. And this is where I think it's key. If I think one of the boxes is like you've resolved the issue with the buyer. And I think that is really important. Have you resolved the issue before you ask for the feedback revision? Always do that first. Second box is, I think I can't remember. Oh, the buyer you've contacted the buyer and they've agreed that they left it in as a mistake or something, which is what I'm trying to do right here. And then there's a other box. So I wouldn't check that other box unless you have no other option. Contact the person. Make sure they're going to revise it before you send that. If you can. If you can't, you know, eventually you're going to have to send it because eBay will ask you if you've sent that first, usually before they, if you're lucky enough, before they hopefully resolve it for you. Hey, buddy, you sold something out of the Homeschool Hustler store. What'd you sell?
Nala.
Nala. And Nala is from what movie?
Lion King.
Lion King. Is that your favorite Disney movie?
No.
No? What is your favorite Disney movie?
Probably Cars.
Cars. Cars 1, 2, or 3?
2.
That's a joke we all talk. And does Daddy like Cars 2?
I don't know.
No, I don't like it. That's all right, buddy. Hey, that's a cool sale. You know how much that sold for?
No.
$12 plus shipping. $12. So you definitely got enough to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1.
You got it, buddy. Thank you.
Bye.
2 sales in here. $11.50 plus shipping. And I don't remember buying it, but there's also... No, there is a hole. So it came from the Goodwill. So my guess is... She doesn't like to buy this kind of stuff very often. My guess is... And I'm just guessing here. There's a 50%... Once they've been in the store for 3 weeks, the 4th week, they're 50% off. So that would mean she would have paid $2. Sold for $11.50. I don't think she'd have bought it. Well, maybe she would have. I don't know. I have to ask her. Either way, we're making money, right? 4 into $11.50 plus shipping minus fees. We're still making a little bit of money, maybe $5 or so. And then maybe if it was $2, then we're making $7. So nothing amazing here. Short sleeve, Ralph Lauren Blake. All right, this one took a little while to sell. I bought it because obviously it's the Indians. You never know how long the logo is. This was my minor. I remember having that patch on all of our baseball stuff and my hat when I was, I guess, probably 9 and 10. 8 and 9, anyway, back in California. On California Street, back there. Somebody I was chatting with the other day was from San Bernardino, so that's the county that my little city was in. And it's got a little damage here, and I thought somewhere else, but this is cool. I always pick these up. The logo 7, if you see them. See, it's a little discolored too, but anyway, look at this on the back, spell out on the back, a little running of colors right there and there. So it had a few issues. I think I paid $3 for it at a sale. I think she was asking $5, and then I pointed out a couple of the things. She's like, all right, we'll do $3. So that's cool. $29 plus shipping on that one. Reagan, you have been selling a ton of We Get Things Moving stickers.
Yep.
With good results, I hope. I've been hearing some good things about them actually getting stuff moving out of people's stores. Who'd you sell these to?
Kim and Douglas.
Kim and Douglas. That is awesome. So check this out, y'all. See this right here? I wanted to show you that. Somebody asked about that stamp. I think it's pretty cool. They gave that to me for my birthday. And Reagan signs a card for sure. Christmas, that's right. You're absolutely right. Appreciate it.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthSticker.com.
All right, y'all. I told Blue Ridge Mom to come down because I thought there was something for her, but there's not. Just for me and the kids.
It's fun to watch.
All right, so I am going to show you what I got, and then you guys can open these. Check these out. How cool are these? That thing is awesome. I'm going to find a great spot for that. And this one right here is pretty cool, too. Look at this, Reagan.
That is pretty
Devoted to the interest of outdoor showmen and the amusement industry, Showmen's Association, Scranton, Pennsylvania. So that's right, the office. There we go. Love it. Thanks so much. And I'm gonna read this while y'all open yours up. Open it up. Okay. Kevin and family got these at the same bid board as the Al Capone plate. He's the one who gave us the Al Capone plate. Keep up the great videos, Steve from PA. And I saw your other note.
$10.
It says, keep up the great job, Turner. 5 for charity and 5 for spending.
5 for charity and 5 for spending.
So you get
what
5
charity
of
do you
your
think
own.
we should give that one to? We're going to have to think about that, huh? Okay. What do you think? Same thing for you, Reagan?
Yep.
Will y'all tell Steve thank you from Pennsylvania?
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, cool.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Steve.
Bye.
Hey, actually not a couple, 3 quick thank yous. This one is to Turner here for the Minnie Mouse tie Beanie Baby thing that I didn't realize was from a viewer. So, hey Turner, this is, I'll make sure he reads it. He hasn't read it yet. Hey Turner, this is Teddy T, eBay store, Pioneer Valley Variety. All one word. I am a viewer and want to say you guys are great. Your dad and folks like him have taught me a lot. My 3-year-old niece, Madison, loves Minnie. So this will put Uncle Ted in the favorite column for sure. Thanks from the Commonwealth up north. Thank you, Ted. And for Reagan's stickers, I don't know when she's going to film it. We haven't filmed it yet. Yeah, this might actually get pushed back a couple of days because I'm a little bit busy this weekend with some visitors and with the 100-mile yard sale and stuff like that. So, hi, love your channel. This is from Douglas. Pilot Knob, Missouri. It's a bald knobber right there. My great-great-grandfather. I think it was John Brown, I think. Hi, love your channel. I have learned a lot from you. Been selling on eBay for about a year already. Have the Animan needed the sticker, LOL. Thanks again for the videos, Doug. At Second Win Resale. Second Win Resale. Thank you so much, Doug. And this one's from Kimberly from Tennessee. Thank you. My husband and I watch you all the time. We are resellers as well. So thank you, Kimberly. We appreciate it. And we hope he gets things moving for you and for your eBay store. Appreciate it. All right, like I said, I got a few things going on here, so I got to get my butt in gear because I got the 100-mile garage sale, which isn't the most amazing sale in the world, of course, but for around here, for me, I get excited about it. I think you're going to see this video on Sunday, I think is when you're going to see it. So normally we'd have one more in here. We'll have to throw a video on the Picker channel instead. Hope you enjoyed it. You should have already seen it by now, and we can't wait to see you next time. Hey, buddy, you sold something out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store.
Nope.
Scratch that. Hey, buddy, you sold something out of the Homeschool Hustler store. Who's this right here?
Nala.
Nala. From what movie?
Lion King.
They can hear you.
Well, I
Just start over.
You would have had to told him and cut it out anyway.
Had to told him.
All right, ready? Hey, buddy, you sold something out of the Homeschool Hustler store. What'd you sell?
Nala.
Nala. What movie is that from?
Animal King.